Walk around family, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to go over the exterior and interior and accessories of the 2025 Acura ADX Premium Compact SUV, and I'm going to focus on the Advance package because I recently did a walk around on the Advance package and this wasn't out yet. You couldn't build an ADX, so I couldn't show you guys colors. Here we are. Make sure you click the link above my head and check out my walk around on the ADX if you want to see it in person, pretty much. So let's jump in and build this guy. You have the choice between front wheel drive or all wheel drive. We're going to choose all wheel drive. Here are your three packages. We're going to focus on the Advance package. Now here is their color palette for the ADX A-Spec Advance. I am shocked there's only two exterior colors that charge a premium price, because on Acura, most of the colors are all premium colors besides like solar silver. If you look at like an RDX or I think like MDX and TLX and so on and so on. But in this case, it's only platinum white pearl and urban gray has their premium charge, which is interesting. And even this new Adriatic Sea blue, this is a new blue to Acura. I'm shocked that they didn't charge you a premium for it, but maybe making this color, it doesn't call, I don't know. Maybe it's easier for them to make these paint colors so they don't charge you. I don't know. But Adriatic Sea Blue only comes in ebony interior. And let's take a look at the ebony interior, because I went over the orchid interior in my walk around. This is Acura's dark interior. Some call it black. In person, to me, it looks like a dark gray, like a charcoal almost. But I like the red stitching. It's a nice interior. And unlike the Integra, they don't have the full suede right here. They give you less suede. And I think some people will like that. Perforated in the middle. Black suede. Look at black suede on the door. I love the red stitching. Like I said, it is a good look in the ebony interior. Let's take a look at solar silver metallic. Now, this is a silver that's in all the Acuras right now. I believe it replaced lunar silver. I know with Honda it was lunar silver. I don't know if Acura was using lunar silver and they switched to this, but that only comes in ebony interior. And then you got crystal black pearl, which gives you two interior options. You have ebony and red. Let's check out the red. And that's your three interior colors: orchid, red, and ebony. And with the red, I like the red on the dash. That's nice. And on top of the door here, so piece right here. So it's not too much red. They break it up a little bit with the suede, and same thing, like I said, they don't have the suede in the middle anymore. But the red interior is it's a nice color option. Might be too loud for some people. Some people may prefer just ebony, but I think the red is a nice choice to go with. You have Milano red, which only comes in ebony interior. And then you got platinum white pearl, which, like I said earlier, charge you $600 for the paint. And let's take a look at the orchid, just in case you didn't see my walk around. Let's take a look at that orchid. So the orchid will come with the blue suede. So on the door and in the seat. In person, it looks really, very premium, really cool. I'm shocked you can't get this on with blue exterior, but I'm sure Acura probably thinks that's kind of tacky. I don't know. But the orchid interior in the Acura is too light for me. I wouldn't go with orchid. I like red or espresso. Espresso, my favorite interior color. Now, a lot of people love orchid interior, and to be honest, if you're not like a dirty person, you're fine. You know, if you're worried about getting dirty, definitely get ebony. If you're gonna be worried about that. Oop, I almost went back all the way. And then we have urban gray pearl, which comes in ebony, red, or orchid as well. I'm assuming that Acura is assuming that platinum white pearl and urban gray will be the top colors that everyone wants to buy, because the urban gray is the new in color now. More goldish pearl to it in person. It don't look like this. This looks like morning mist on the Civic. My Civic used to come in this color. Well, not this color, but look at the color the Civic used to come in morning mist. But since in the walk around, I did platinum white pearl with the orchid interior. That's what I'm gonna choose. And let's go over to accessories. So Acura gave the ADX some unique accessories that I haven't seen on Integra. But here are your all-season protection packages: cargo protection package, you know, 1, 2, and 3. You have film protection. So these are standard Acura protection accessories. Here are the optional wheels. So let's look at these wheels here. And let's put these guys on. And okay, I see there's like additional spoke on. I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of the additional wheels. I think I would prefer the stock wheels, in my opinion. They're both black, and you have valve stem caps. You have your black emblem, so you can black out ADX, you can black out A-Spec, and you can black out all-wheel drive, and you can black out the front emblem, which is nice. And you can get the illuminated front emblem as well, like the Integra. This is a nice touch. I feel like I have this on my Integra, And I don't know, I told you guys, I have an Integra, by the way. I have an A-Spec technology, and I have the illumination emblem, and I love it. It's actually a nice piece to add to to dress up your ADX, make it look a little bit different. You have the logo pattern projector. I think that's a nice feature, a nice touch to have. The mid tailgate spoiler, I think this is like one of the coolest thing ever. The fact that they even offer this is actually pretty cool because it's like it's different, you know. So like look how this looks. That's fire. It's in gloss black. It's not too high. You know, it's like, I don't know. It's subtle. It looks, that's cool. It's clean. It reminded me like people used to add like a mid tailgate spoiler in their EGs and their EF Civics. So it kind of reminded me of that. It's actually pretty cool. If I bought one of these, I would definitely add one of those. And you do have a front underbody spoiler as well. Let's see. I don't know if it's a whole lip or no, it's just a canards right here. But it does give you a slightly aggressive piece to it, and then you have little rear canards as well. They're not canards, but Acura calls them underbody spoilers, but they remind me of canards, so that's what I'm calling it. So let's remove that. Let's remove that. But it's nice that Acura give you some accessories like that to dress it up. Front lower trim. So what is the front lower trim? Is this like a real lip, or what's going on here? Or is it this piece right here? Oh yeah, this piece right here. I'm assuming it makes it black. Is it just that? Let's remove it. Design Spirit ADX. I think that's what it looks like. It's just, yeah, this piece right here. I'm gonna do it one more time. Yeah, I think it's this piece right there. I don't think it changes to anything else. I could be wrong though, but that's what it looks like. Of course, you can have roof racks on your ADX, and these roof boxes are pretty spacious when you see them in person. Ski, snowboard attachment, you know, surf, paddleboard, roof racks by themselves, body side molding. They're black. Wait, why are they black? So usually body side molding is body colored. That's interesting. So let me see. Color match the original factory specifications. So, interesting. They're black. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Like a non-body color body side molding on a Acura. But door edge film, door edge guards, door handle, rear bumper applique, and then splash guards, nice set, wheel locks, the lugs, all season floor mats, first aid kit, pet rear cabin liner. A lot of you guys are gonna love that, but you probably have your rear seats folded down, to be honest. Seat back protector, trunk tray, A-Spec, nice, cargo net. So yeah, so all your regular. So I didn't go over, I don't think I went over pricing in my walk around video, so here we are. So we got starting MSRP is 44 grand. The platinum white pearl at $600. Destination handling is $1,350. You're looking at $45,950 for a fully loaded ADX Advance. Now, some people I've seen in the comments, a lot of people are saying that this thing is too expensive or it's just an HRV, you know, so on and so on. I worked at Honda for about 8 years, and I've sold many HRVs. And I will say the interior of the ADX is like game changer. You cannot compare the interior to the HRV at all. There's some like soft plastics, there's some soft touches. I think there's some hard touches, especially in the back. But you know, the interior is just way like, let me go back. Just even the fact that there's a panoramic moonroof in this, you can't get that in HRV. You have rear air vents, you can't get that in HRV. You have rear USB-C ports, you can't get that in HRV. You have a foldable armrest right here for the rear. So a lot of stuff you can get on the HRV, and I think Acura did a good job of making the ADX different from the HRV. But yeah, like I said, some people were complaining that it's based on that chassis and they just used it. It looked like an HRV, so on and so on. I feel like Acura needed a quick, small SUV. And when you need something quick, the best way to release it is to borrow something. That's why with the ZDX, you know, they partnered with GM for that chassis because Acura needed an EV, and they're not done with their EV. So they borrowed that chassis with GM, and sometimes they borrow their chassis from Honda too if they need a quick car, because they killed the ILX and they brought back the Integra. The Civic is a good platform to start from, so they're probably like, you know what, the Civic is a great car. Let's just, you know, make our own version of it. And same thing with the HRV. And then this has the 1.5 turbo, and then a lot of people were mad about as well. I saw in the comments they wish it had more power, has 190 horsepower. And a lot of SUVs in this segment, they range from like, I think the lowest is like 150 all the way up to like mid 200s. I'm guessing somewhere around there. But I don't think Acura is in competition with other brands. I think they're in competition with themselves. And as far as all they wanted to do is provide a cheaper SUV than RDX and to make it kind of in this price range, 30 to 40. I think they think now is the right time to release it, and they needed it fast, so they just borrowed the HRV and did their thing. And when you go back to early Acura, a lot of those models that they had were Honda chassis that they sprinkled their Acura goodies into it. So the blueprint has been the same for over the years, but I know we have a new generation getting into cars, and a lot of people don't know the history of certain brands, especially with Acura, and they don't realize borrowing their Honda chassis is something they've been doing forever. But after driving it, get a feel of it, it is not the fastest SUV in the world for sure, especially when you compare it to like Mercedes and Audi and everyone else that have their smaller SUVs. But I feel like whoever's buying this is not buying it for power. They're really buying it because they love the brand, they love Acura, and they just need a small SUV. Like the Integra is too low, the RDX is too big. You might be by yourself, or you might have your significant other, or maybe you're like a single parent and just have one, even both parents in the family. I just feel like this person need an SUV, but they don't want a big SUV. It's the reason why they jump into this. And like I said, yeah, maybe you have an RDX and you're getting older, the kids got older, you're by yourself, you need something smaller, here we go. Or you always wanted an Integra, but you want something all-wheel drive, then here we go. I think this is the purpose of this SUV. Like, I don't think Acura is trying to be competitive against other brands. I think it's worrying about their lineup, and they just want a small SUV, and they just need it right now. And the best thing, like I said, to do is to borrow. And they borrowed from Honda, of course. So it's a great chassis. I think the A-Spec is what everyone's gonna buy. Some people probably will still get the Advance, but $4,000, pretty much you save. You get an A-Spec, which still gives you the panoramic moonroof, the looks of the Advance, power tailgate, cooling front seats or ventilated front seats, things like that. You do get in the A-Spec, which I think a lot of people are going to go for that one, or even the base model too. Like the base model's standard LED, standard 9-inch display. You still get a moonroof. So I think if you're shopping like an EXL HRV, but you want more power, a little bit more features, you may bump up a few thousands to go to a base ADX. Anyways, drop a comment down below. Tell me what you think about the ADX. Did I miss anything? Anything you want me to go over on the A-Spec and the ADX? I'm waiting for my dealership to get one so we can do a walk around on those two. The first one we got was the A-Spec with Advance, and it is a demo, so technically I can't even sell that one. That's the one we're using to test drive right now. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.